Hello out there, slow life traders. This is Robert again. I don't know why I keep saying that. You guys know who I am. Anyway, uh, guys, today is one of them days you have to exercise your discipline and you have to get out at a loss. And I had a chance to get out at a profit, wouldn't do it. But this is part of the game. You're not going to win every single day. What you have to do is make sure when you do lose, you don't wipe out all of your wins. So today I had to take a loss, and it hurts your ego. Plus you already start spending that money. You know how it goes, in your head if nothing else. But this is part of it, guys. You take the loss, and for me, now that I took the loss, I didn't want to get back in no more. Well, I did get back in. I made a little bit of a profit. Not enough to put a real dent in my loss, but hey, I got out. I think I took about a 7% loss today. It hurts. Man, it hurts so bad. But that's part of it. It's what happens. So, you take the loss, you get it out of your system, and then you go back and start trading again. The good news is when you take these losses, either you have a lot of month left, or because you've been having a good month, you didn't wipe out all your losses. And even with this loss, guy, I'm still gonna be up over 10, probably 20-some% for the month. But man, I was headed for a 50% month and better. So I think I'm gonna be closer to 30 or 28 or something like that. Because I had a couple of losses here the last couple of days. Man, it sucks. But part of the reason why I say 10% is so that you will have your losses and still be able to make at least 10% a month. And I'm well above the 10%. So I wanted to share that with you guys to let you know you're not the only one losing. I'm losing with you. I have losses too. I'm not perfect. Like I told y'all before. It's an ongoing thing. You don't master trade and think that now that you master it, you're gonna have wins every single day. Okay? Now don't get me wrong, you can go on a long winning streak. And it can be a long, sweet winning streak. I mean, I was having trades this month where, and I'm doing something a little bit more advanced than what I'm teaching some of these beginners that I have. And they'll get to that point, but they're just not there yet. Because I have some advanced stuff that we do too to make the wins even better. But I was making, 6%, 7%, that kind of deal, especially when we were doing those iron butterflies a week ago. That's when you start making that 4 to 8% a day. So, and that's kind of what I was doing. But had to give some of it back, and it sucks. But I'm not giving it all back. I'm still keeping it. And when you think about it, guys, that's what the casino does. Just because they have the probability on their side, it doesn't mean that they're going to win every single bet. You lose some, you win some, but when it's all said and done, man, this lighting sucks. You win some, you lose some, but when it's all said and done, you end up winning more than you lose. And that's what we're trying to do. Because if you would have told me at the beginning of the month, okay, Robert, you're going to make 30% this month, hey, I would have been happy with that. But then when you get up to the point where you're close to 50, now all of a sudden 30% don't look so good. But at the end of the day, 30% is still 30%. Okay? Take the loss, shake it off. As long as you got out of your trade, you didn't do nothing wrong. It happens. Take the loss and keep going. Somebody asked me, man, how do you deal with losses? A long time ago, when I would have a loss, oh man, it used to hurt. I used to want to go back and think that I did something wrong. And if you did something wrong, you do want to go back and check it out. But if you haven't done anything wrong, people, hey, it's part of the game. And sometimes you forget that losing is part of it. Like I tell y'all, losing is the biggest part of it. It's losing the right way. But he asked me, how do you deal with losses? I say, and I told him all this, what I just told you guys. But years ago, the way that I would deal with losses is I would go back and watch stuff like The Pursuit of Happiness when they came out, $1 Million Baby, Cinderella Man. Cinderella Man is a good one, okay, because he really had to deal with losses and have a comeback. And I would start listening to my book, The Richest Man in Babylon. I would listen to Jim Rohn even more so. And a couple other different books that I can't think of right now. They used to help me deal with my down times. I used to watch, here's one, that movie with Cuba Gooding Jr., where he was a Marine, and a few, let's see, Men of Honor, that's what it was. I would watch Men of Honor, and these are the movies I would watch, and probably more. And any movie that would be about adversity to kind of help lift my spirits. Some days I would put the trading on the shelf for a month or so, because, you know, a lot of time when I was losing back then, I would blow up my account. But now, it don't bother me as much. It hurts a little bit. It stings. I really hate losing on Friday because I don't want to go in the weekend with a loss on my mind. So on Fridays, I'm super duper ultra conservative. Sometimes I get a profit and just take it just because I want to stay positive for that over that weekend. But this is part of the way this game is played. You have to learn to deal with it. And that's what we do. Do whatever it is you got to do to deal with it. And, you know, it'll be okay. Some losses are easier than others. Some losses are harder than others. But whatever the case may be, you just got to learn how to take it and let it be water off a duck's back. And as you go on, you'll get to the point where it don't bother you as much. And that's kind of where I am. Having a loss, it hurts. It always hurts. But it don't bother me as much because I know I got another day. And I know I'm still positive. So, and I'm not only am I still positive, I'm still over the main goal, which is 10% a month. 10% a month, people, can blow your socks off in time. Especially when every now and then you get a chance to do way more than that. But anyway, shake them losses off. You know what they say? Shake the haters off. That's what losses are, haters. Shake them losses off. Keep it going. You may not want to trade no more the rest of the day. And hey, you might want to trade the same day, because just because you lost don't mean people ain't winning. So shake it off, keep going, move on. Like I used to say a long time ago, at the bus stop, if you miss the bus, don't worry, another one is coming. So if you have a loss, don't worry, we got another day coming. So just keep it going, guys. In the meantime, just wanted to give y'all this update because I'm always talking about people always talk about what they win, but they never talk about when they lose. Well, I wanted to put this out on a day that I lost. I hate putting it out because I hate losing, but now that I did lose, I wanted to put this out there. Anyway, guys, it don't mean the end of the world. Just keep it going. Keep your head up. It's nothing to worry about. Just keep doing the right thing, and it'll be okay. Hey, until the next time, peace out, and I'll see you on the other side.